I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on, because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And nobody was really bothering to explain it to me.
They don't.
And I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it that were like, surely that couldn't be, because the whole place can't be like, Weird Town, where the stranger wanders in and all the people are in the bar and they all shut up when he looks at them and they tell you don't go into the house on the hill. And it's like that. Imagine that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you are exactly on track with a lot of this stuff. Not specifically on track, but that you could, that some of your worst nightmares were real at the time.
Mel Gibson just dropped some shocking claims about Oprah, and it's already causing a buzz. Word is, this could be the kind of Hollywood drama that leaves everyone talking. Brace yourself, what he's saying might just change everything. Ready to hear it? Once you do, there's no going back.
Off on Oprah, Gayle King, and Diddy, celebrity friends for not speaking out against Diddy. And like I said, this brother either got some tapes, some dirt on them. I remember Diddy said something about, hey, if y'all really, like, for the ones who really rock with me, like he was saying, like, really, really rock with me. I think what he said by that is like, for the ones who really know what I be doing and know that you were there to witness it. And I know what you did too. It's crazy, man. Cause like I say, where is everybody at? All the people that was at these parties, where y'all at now? Back on the Art of Dialogue channel. I'll leave in the description. We ain't gonna waste no more time, man. Shout out to all the good humans. Let's jump right in.
Mel Gibson just dropped some serious claims about Oprah, and Hollywood is buzzing. This isn't your usual celebrity drama. He's taking aim at one of the biggest names in entertainment. So why is Mel, who's kept a low profile for years, suddenly calling out Oprah? Whatever it is, he's not holding back, and he says he's got proof. Some are calling him crazy, others are calling him bold. But the real question is, what's Oprah hiding? According to Mel, her empire might not be as perfect as it seems. If what he's saying is true, it could change everything we know about one of the most influential women in the industry. Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started.
Man, that's crazy, man. But why haven't any of Diddy friends spoke up for him?
My man, listen here. All those ones who made it to the Diddy party, to the after party, and to the hotel lobby.
After the party is the after party.
They not gonna ruin their brand.
Speak on it.
They not gonna say nothing. Man, I was watching the other day. Listen to me. They did that. They on Channel 2 News here in New York. Gayle King and Nate and that other guy, they were talking about. They showed the him beating Cassie, and they showed him the apology in the whole 9 yards. All they said is that we have commentary about that, but we got to go to a commercial. They never came back and said nothing about it. I was like, yo, damn, he still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew.
Yeah.
Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew.
And we know what Oprah said about Weinstein, when all that stuff came out. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I know I've been covering a lot of these videos. I feel like that this is what's important right now, because it's a lot of people who support a lot of these artists, these talk show hosts. I was doing it at one point, but it's when you find out information, man, you need to act on it. Whether it's not supporting them no more, I want to know everything I need to know. All right, because These people will have you fooled, man. They will have you fooled.
They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him. Is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them. I have not heard one person denounce, well, man, let God handle it. Get the hell out of here.
He ain't lying.
Get out of here with that.
That's what most of them are saying.
If that was your daughter, would you let God handle it? All those people, they ain't denounced him. They ain't definitely, they can't come forward and say, yo, I support him. Because it would mess up their brand.
Yeah.
It would mess up their brand.
And guess what? Mel isn't done yet. He's hinting that even more bombshells are on the way, and they're supposed to be even juicier. Everyone's on edge, wondering if he's about to reveal some dark secrets about the entertainment industry or if this is just a ploy to grab the spotlight again. This isn't your average Hollywood spat. It's two of the biggest names in the game going head-to-head, and instead of punches, they're trading accusations and secrets. It's like a heavyweight showdown, and everyone's waiting to see who'll land the knockout blow. Hollywood is buzzing, with people taking sides. Could this be the end of Oprah's untouchable reputation, or will Mel's claims backfire? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Buckle up, it's about to get wild.
Jay-Z. We the only one could call each other Sean. Jay is the only one could call me Sean. I'm the only one could call him Sean. Get the hell out of here. If that ain't no fun boy stuff.
Yeah.
But you ain't had not one person, brother, not one person sit there, denounce what he did, or come forward and say, I support him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nobody haven't came out to support him, man. Not one person outside of Stevie J.
Yeah, Stevie J.
Stevie don't count, bro.
Again, like, you know, I wonder what people are going to say once all this cools down, whether it's him going to jail, him not going. I just wonder what people are going to say, because, you know, I know Oprah had so many people on her show dealing with, like, I got to choose my words carefully, man. YouTube be, boy, they be. But when it's dealing with men and women, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The DV, you'll figure it out. The domestic stuff. She's had so many people on her channel talk about, her show talk about that. So it's like, but you already know with Oprah, with the whole Maui situation going on, that she got a lot of backlash for that. It's just, my whole thing is like, saying nothing is almost worse. Cause like, it's not like you got to say, oh, I need to wait to see. You don't need to wait. Everybody in the world done seen that video. And it just goes to show that, I mean, you could even go like Chris Brown, that situation with him and Rihanna. You know, people still got him featured in their song. Like, people they'll forgive, but they won't forget. But at the same time, it's like, what is the real punishment? You know, You take your just average person and they gonna be locked up, right? So it goes to show you that, this dude is working with some powerful people who's probably keeping him out of jail to keep themselves out of jail. Yeah. But we already know how Oprah is. I'm glad this channel be talking about this stuff, man, because I feel like it's important. Some people may not. I do. Appreciate you guys coming over. Please comment below. If you've seen somebody speak out, please send me the video. Peace out.
Hold up, because here's the latest buzz about Oprah's so-called master plan. Word on the street is that she's not just building an empire, she's crafting the kingdom. But here's the kicker, Mel Gibson is calling it out, claiming it's messier than a reality TV reunion. We all know Oprah as America's best friend, the one who gives us book recommendations, wipes our tears, and surprises audiences with free cars. But according to Mel, there's a darker side to her success, and it's not as picture perfect as it seems. Here's the tea. Mel says Oprah is manipulating the masses. Yep, he's claiming she's pulling strings that stretch from Hollywood to Washington. If that's true, it's not just celebrity drama, it's next-level stuff. Is Oprah really playing a high-stakes game of chess while the rest of us are stuck on checkers? That's the question everyone's asking.
Even apart from any major accusations, she's been alleged to be a bully who isn't quite as nice as she tries to seem. For one, people were angry at her after an interview with the Olsen twins resurfaced, where she was seen acting very invasive and unsympathetic, especially considering they were just teenagers.
Yeah, people are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. Either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they
What size are you, by the way?
Size?
Yeah, I'm
really sure.
You're not sure?
Girls, and
that's so interesting. That is so interesting. I'm like obsessed with size, and you're like, I really don't know.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year. And we've progressed and we've seen just the look on her face, how horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it. It comes off tone deaf now.
There was also Monique, the actress who has accused Tyler Perry and Oprah of blackballing her from the industry. Her claims have been proven true, especially as Perry straight up admitted to having a hand in making sure she didn't get hired. Monique even said Oprah started stealing roles that were offered to her first. But her real problem was when Oprah invited her family on her show without consultation. And then comes the most problematic thing of all, and the part that actually may tie her to Diddy is her connection to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
While she was quick to give an Oscars speech and speak up about women facing sexual assault, people pointed out that she had been a frequent collaborator of Weinstein for years and never spoke up. It's hard to believe she never saw anything, and she even avoided.
It's because, with all this stuff coming out and they saying like these names are to be released, it would not shock me if her name is in there at all. Just looking at these pictures here, man, they know what goes down in the industry, so for you to be taking a picture with this man is like, just seeing that shot right there is like just crazy.
So what's this so-called plan Mel's exposing? Buckle up, because it's intense. He claims Oprah is using her influence to control narratives and silence her critics. Think about it. How many times have we seen celebrities go on her show to clear their name or share their side of the story? According to Mel, that's just the surface. He's suggesting there's a deeper game at play, one that's about more than just Hollywood drama. We're talking billion-dollar empires and decisions that could ripple across the globe. If what Mel's saying is true, it could completely change how we view everything, from the media we consume to the leaders we trust. But here's the big question. Is this legit, or is Mel just stirring the pot? If he's right, it's not just about celebrity influence anymore. It's about control. And that's a whole different ballgame. The story is far from over, though. There's more to uncover, and you can bet the truth, if it ever comes out, will be even wilder than anything Hollywood could dream up. Stay tuned because this might just blow your mind.
Tyler Perry says to me, listen, you may really want to consider promoting this film. Okay. Because if you get nominated for an Oscar award, your next film is $3 to $5 million.
All right, so really quickly, guys, we got to interject here. When it comes to the movie Precious was great. I definitely think that Monique played the part of Precious's mother so well that it completely destroyed her career going forward. I think that honestly was the reason why she just kind of went ghost for a very long time after that, guys. And when it comes to Taraji P. Henson, I do think that if she's playing lead and she's making a lot less, then that's obviously an issue. If she's a second or tertiary actress, I don't know if she should be getting as much as the lead actress or actor, guys. But let's see.
And if you win it, your next film is $6 to $8 million. I said, Tyler, who you talking to? I'm a black woman. Where do they pay those type of salaries, brother? I said, what I cannot do, Tyler, is work for free. I've done what I was supposed to do. I cannot go overseas and do this for free.
You thought this was just about Mel and Oprah? Think again. This is shaping up to be a full-on Hollywood civil war, and the battle lines are being drawn faster than a celebrity divorce. Who's Team Mel and who's Team Oprah? The answers might just blow your mind. Let me break it down. The entertainment industry is in chaos. It's like high school drama, but on a way bigger scale. Celebrities are choosing sides, and this isn't your average petty feud. It's a power struggle that could shake Hollywood to its core. Now, you'd think most stars would stick with Oprah, right? She's been Hollywood royalty for decades. But here's the twist. Some big names are siding with Mel. And these aren't just randoms. We're talking about people who've sat on Oprah's iconic couch, bearing their souls to the world, now seemingly turning their backs on her. It's getting messier than a toddler with spaghetti, and the fallout could change everything we thought we knew about Hollywood's inner circle. Stay tuned, this drama is just getting started.
Let's think logically here, guys.
Oprah, on her end, has voiced her disapproval of rap lyrics that she deems hateful and degrading. This difference in perspective has been a source of contention between them. 50 Cent went on to say, "She was completely against everything that was in my music, so she ain't never going to have me on that show. I'm never going to reach that platform, which is confirmation of you being a huge success. So I just said, okay, if we can't be friends, then at least let's be enemies." 50 Cent took his pettiness to a new level by naming his dog after Oprah and his cat after Oprah's close friend Gayle King.
That's hilarious.
Around the same time, Ludacris also called out Oprah. He accused her of throwing him under the bus during his appearance on her show to promote the movie Crash with the rest of the cast. Instead of focusing on the movie, Oprah kept pressing Ludacris about his use of the N-word in his music during the interview. Ludacris wasn't happy about this, and he called her out in a radio interview. As if the situation wasn't messy enough, Oprah took it a step further by editing out certain parts of Ludacris's response to her questions.
Well, Oprah didn't edit it out. Her team did.
This editing was done in a way that portrayed him in a negative light, making him look like an idiot. Dave Chappelle, who had turned down a $50 million deal with Comedy Central and left for Africa due to concerns for his safety, appeared on The Oprah Show. While explaining the reasons behind rejecting the deal, Dave mentioned some questionable aspects he wasn't comfortable with. However, Oprah kept interrupting him and pressuring him to admit to having some form of mental illness during the conversation. Dave also mentioned that he has seen celebrities in Hollywood who have made huge amounts of deals, and some months later, they suddenly appear crazy to everyone. He mentioned that...
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a literal fact. Okay? Don't make the wrong deal in Hollywood. They will make you crazy, bro. They will. They'll stop selling your Yeezy.
Here's the twist. Some celebs are staying unusually quiet. You know how they love to pop off on social media about anything and everything? Well, not this time. Suddenly, some of Hollywood's biggest stars are acting like they've forgotten how to tweet. Makes you wonder, what do they know that we don't? The buzz is they're scared to take sides because nobody knows who's going to come out on top. This feed isn't just stirring up gossip, it's cracking Hollywood's shiny, picture-perfect facade wide open. All those hugs and smiles at award shows? Turns out it was all for show. Now, the gloves are off and things are getting ugly. Friendships are ending faster than a scene gets cut in editing, but here's the kicker, Mel's not fighting this battle alone. Other celebs are starting to chime in, questioning Oprah's influence. It's like they've been waiting for someone to break the silence, and now that Mel has, they're ready to spill their own tea. So what's really going on here? Is this just about Mel versus Oprah, or is there a bigger game being played behind the scenes? Hollywood's buzzing with theories, and honestly, it's hard to tell what's real anymore.
It always happens when the elites think they're getting on top of their career. This could be to pull them down from their career so that the elites remain in power.
What happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay.
When
you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see before, look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the streets.
If I hire you for a set amount of money and you accept that money, okay, you accept it, then after everything is done, you then say, this is not enough money, right? And you're saying it publicly, making me, the director, look bad, for example. The next director is going to look or ask around. They're going to look at how you acted after the movie, and they're going to be like, you're going to attempt to embarrass me in public? Why would I work with you? I don't think anyone really needed to blackball or blacklist Monique. I don't think so. You have to look at it logically here, guys. I mean, why would I want to work with you again? Or why would I want to work with you? Let's say I never worked with you, right? But I heard this is going on. I'm not working with you. Why would I do that? That's crazy.
Monique claims that Tyler went as far as bad-mouthing her to the director David Tolber, resulting in her losing potential opportunities. While Monique was revealing these issues, she faced resistance from many in the industry except for 50 Cent. He was the lone individual who stood by her. He posted a picture of Monique on his Instagram and expressed his support by saying, "All in favor of Monique being back on top, say make it happen. Stop messing around. I went to see Monique's stand-up show during Super Bowl weekend, and it was so good. She had me in a trance. You've got to go check her out." Another actor who has repeatedly exposed Oprah is Denzel Washington. He exposed the less savory aspects of the movie industry, where powerful Hollywood elites, like Oprah, attempt to manipulate and coerce actors into playing characters that go against their values. In a revealing interview that sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, the legendary actor, renowned for his compelling performances, unveiled the dark and often strange side of the film industry. Denzel shared insights into his early days in the industry, recounting a peculiar movie role he was pressured into accepting in 1986.
I got a part in a movie in 1986. I called it The They Couldn't Kill.
The film portrayed a disturbing storyline in which Denzel Washington's character, a black man, was accused of assaulting a white woman. What shocked Denzel even more was the nonchalant attitude displayed by some Hollywood insiders during the audition process. Being a decent man in Hollywood wasn't easy for Denzel, as he quickly discovered the dark side of the entertainment industry. In 2014, Denzel became a central figure in the Sony email hack controversy when an unidentified hacker exposed confidential information from Sony Pictures Entertainment. In one of the leaked email conversations between an unnamed producer and Sony chairman Michael Linton, which occurred shortly after the release of Denzel's movie The Equalizer, the producer recommended that Sony avoid casting black actors to better resonate with an international audience. The producer suggested that overseas earnings could have been higher if a white actor had taken the lead role, stating a belief that the international motion picture audience is generally racist and that films with African American leads don't perform well overseas. But that wasn't the end of it.
Keep in mind, guys, I live on 2 continents. Really quickly, this is an interesting thing, right? Being in a place where not many people look like you, right? I can definitely tell you that, for example, my wife is from Spain, okay? She never knew that there were movies where a black person was the lead. Her only experience with that was, I think, the Cosby Show. That was the only she was like, that is the only thing. That's the only example that she's ever seen, right? So I can tell you, the international audiences would prefer to watch what looks the closest to them. That's it. Take that how you want to take it. And that's why some artists are pushed ahead of other artists at times in certain genres, right? People are generally more comfortable with what they visually are used to.
Soon after arriving in Hollywood, Denzel realized...
I'm not making excuses. But keep in mind, Sony is from where?
Was an agenda to capitalize on black trauma and exploit it for entertainment. Denzel's revelation provides a glimpse into the often concealed world of Hollywood, where questionable decisions are made and actors may be compelled to compromise their principles for fame and fortune. It raises serious questions about the responsibility of those in power like Oprah within the industry and prompts us to consider whether they are genuinely mindful of the impact the roles they offer can have on actors and the pay according to it. A user said, "That's right, Taraji. She's a phenomenal actress who deserves to be paid well. Speak out and don't be afraid. I love 50 Cent. He isn't afraid to stand up for the underdog. If it wasn't for black people, Oprah wouldn't be where she is now."
No. Stop playing. Not Oprah.
That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.
I mean, that could probably go for a couple of people, but definitely not Oprah. All right, so... I don't really see exactly how Oprah is taking from actresses like that, guys. But if you are signing bad contracts, you're signing bad contracts because you don't really have many people giving you contracts to sign. So that means that if a contract comes along saying, "Hey, $50,000," you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it. You can be angry at how much the movie made later, sure, but I'm sure you're going to get some residuals from that, right? But if you got $50,000 for this, what can we do? You understand what I'm saying here? You took that contract because you didn't have any other options.
You thought the tea was hot before. Hold tight, because Mel's about to drop something so explosive, it makes everything else look tame. Word is, this revelation could flip Hollywood on its head. What's he got that's worth risking it all for? This isn't just another celebrity spat. Mel says he's about to reveal the ultimate truth bomb. The kind of information that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about Oprah. The streets are buzzing, and everyone's wondering, what could possibly be so big that Mel's willing to gamble his entire career on it? The suspense is unreal. It feels like we're all waiting for the finale of a hit drama, except this time it's real life. Mel's been building up to this moment, dropping hints about Oprah's so-called empire of lies. But now he's promising to expose the real power dynamics in Hollywood. Here's the kicker. Some people think Mel's gone off the deep end, while others believe he's telling the truth. The big question is, does Mel actually have the receipts to back this up, or is he just stirring the pot to stay relevant? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over, and everyone's on edge, waiting to see if Mel's next move will shake Hollywood to its core or just fade into the gossip mill. Buckle up, because it's about to get real.
Why are you shutting down all of your restaurants right around the time that Diddy gets busted, Bubba? For those of y'all who don't know, Kevin just shut down all 4 of his vegan restaurants in California after only being open for 2 years. And it's not like they weren't successful. Even Kim Kardashian was tweeting about how amazing his meatless burgers were. Meatless burgers. Good question though, Bubba. Does it have anything to do with this? And also, why the hell are you two so sweaty together? But to be fair, the super thorough fact checkers are saying that this is debunked and it couldn't be it because Kevin closed his restaurants on the 11th and Diddy got arrested on the 16th. Oh, but what's this? Diddy moved back to New York 11 days before the 16th because he knew that he was going to be arrested by federal authorities. And I think it's fair to assume, since him and Kevin are such BFFs together, that he would have let Kevin know exactly what was going on ahead of time.
And then there's the fact that whether Kevin is involved or not, he's certainly aware of the powers at large in Hollywood. He made it clear enough when he warned Kelly Clarkson to not talk too much, as it could get her in trouble.
I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can keep talking about anything. But
don't do it.
Yeah, no, of course. Offered.
One thing's for sure, people who used to attend his wild parties are probably worried.
Millions of dollars to do what? Right? Come on now. Come on now.
Here's the bombshell. Mel is accusing Oprah of using her show and network to manipulate public opinion for years. He's claiming her influence goes far beyond book clubs and giveaways, shaping views on politics, social issues, and more. If what he's saying is true, this isn't just another celebrity feed. It's something much bigger. Oprah's been in our homes for decades, interviewing presidents, launching careers, and creating unforgettable moments. But Mel's suggesting it's all been part of a larger plan to push specific agendas. The implications are massive. Could everything we've trusted and admired about Oprah be more calculated than it seems? And here's the big question. Does Mel actually have proof, or is this all just talk? One thing's certain, this is going to send shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. Whether you're Team Mel or Team Oprah, this showdown is far from over, and the fallout is going to be impossible to ignore. Buckle up, it's about to get intense.